Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel. A team looking for a big night on its home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Bucks. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Miami, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And when you look at Miami, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Knox out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Turner. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Here's Turner. Sweet little floater. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point. First one falls for him.
I love this. Andre Drummond has gone on record saying he is one of the last true centers in the league. Hard to argue with that statement, given how Drummond has played.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. The shot by Turner, no good. Rebounding and defense, Drummond provides, Smitty, feels similar to an old-school center.
Yeah, it does. Drummond is still very effective, even without having an outside shot. But he's gotten better at that. Most centers now can shoot threes, but Drummond is happy to stick to what he does best.
Turner looking around. There's the pass to Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Hero. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Outside Turner. Over Bledsoe. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Pass to the great one. Middleton on the wing, defended by Butler. Here's Giannis. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Butler.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
The shot's good from the great one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Turner's got 7 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's good from the great one. Both free throws good from the great one.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Turner against Bledsoe. Here's the great one. 37 points in the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Butler. And it's Turner off the drive. And Middleton with the block. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He has 6.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Butler kicks to Turner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to the great one. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Knox, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Middleton against Butler. Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 5. Hero, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Here's the great one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Both free throws good from the great one.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Here's Nunn. 3 on 3. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Butler. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Turner passes to Nunn. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Turner. Butler feeling it out a bit. The pass to Knox. Here's Nunn. 6 to shoot. Releases from 15, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
It's tipped. Butler against Bledsoe.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Middleton on the wing. The three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. From a low-drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
The Heat have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And that one misses.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
You got Bledsoe. He's out there with the great one. Chris Middleton is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Hornets put on a show. He added 37 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
In the corner, Knox with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Knox has got 12 points in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Shot's good from the great one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Turner passes to Butler. Here's Hero. Defended by Middleton. Hero, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Bucks, the great one. And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Both free throws good from the great one. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Hero. He has 6. And the foul called on the great one. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Turner. Bledsoe with the block. Here's the great one. He's got 20. Tries again. And it's Drummond missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Butler, that ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
Over to the wing with the shot. Shot's good from the Great One. The Great One's got 22.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Butler passes to Turner. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks leading by 17. Middleton finds Bledsoe. Poked away. Out to the wing. Here's the Great One. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hero passes to Turner. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Great One passes to Drummond. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And the basket by Knox.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to the Great One. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. There was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Knox, covered by Giannis. Clock at 4. Over Giannis, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Milwaukee leading by 20. Passes to the Great One. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. And another basket for Miami. Bledsoe with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to the Great One. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's the Great One. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And here is Turner. 9-point game his last outing. To the inside. That's tipped, but they recover it. Pass to Hero. No good from outside.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Giannis inside. Turner covering. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Knox. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Hero passes to Adebayo. Outside Turner. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Over Middleton. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Bucks leading by 18. There's the Great One. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from the great one. A different look for Miami. Nunn's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Turner. Both free throws good from the great one. The Heat trail by 20. Jones, the pass to Knox. Now Adebayo. He's got 7.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Heat have made a little more than half their free. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Knox out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Turner, and it's Nunn in at the 2.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Knox. Outside Turner. Butler on the wing. Defended by Middleton. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Knox.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Shoots from 12. No good from Bledsoe. Heat shooting reasonably well, 45%. And the foul called on the great one. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Miami with a change here too. Heroes checked in. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Turner dishes to Butler. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Butler's got 8 points. Bucks leading by 20.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season. Gets out in the country and puts in that work.
Here's Hero. 6 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
The Heat trail by 20. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I'll do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. No good from Bledsoe.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Giannis. And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Butler against Middleton. Butler, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Hero passes to Turner. Fires from deep. Hero, no good. Bucks leading by 22. To the paint. Here's the great one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 37 points for the great one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Butler. The great one passes to Giannis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Thornton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance. Thornton passes to Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Six on the shot clock. Adebayo finds Thornton. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And the foul called on the great one. That's his 4th foul of the contest. From deep, Thornton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 23. Passes it to the great one. Plays it up and banks it in. The great one's got 39.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside Turner. Here's Knox. 19 points in the game. Here's Hero. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Melly. Good. Nice job down low.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The pass to Hero. Back to Turner. Three-pointer. They get it again. Adebayo misses the layup.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Middleton against Thornton. To the middle. Here's Hero. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the Bucks with possession here. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Turner. Misses off the right iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Byers, and again, it's the Heat missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Turner passes to Hero. Here's Thornton. Inside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Giannis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Thornton outside. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot's good from the great one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Miami. Will it go? And it's sent back by Drummond. One-on-one fast break. Ball stolen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Free throw good. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Thornton against Bledsoe. Outside Butler. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Harris.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's the great one. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 45 points for the great one.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's good for 2.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Bledsoe against Turner to the left side wing. Down low, here's Valentine. Butler with the steal. Here's Turner. Cans it from downtown.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Valentine kicks to Harris. Gets it to go. That one good from the great one. The great one's got 47 points. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. It's Turner, high post. Harris is there. Here's Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Bledsoe with it. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Motley. Over Byers. Second chance effort, and up and in it goes with the lay-in from the great one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Turner passes to Butler. Thornton with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Hero, and the Heat, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to the great one. Here's Valentine. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Passes it to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one and dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Martin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's the great one, and it's sent back by Leonard. Heat shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And here is Henry. The 10-footer. And Leonard gets it to go.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Inside. To the wing on the left. The shot's good from the great one. The great one's got 53.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Rejected by Harris. Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Andre Drummond's checked in for Harris. Leonard finds Jones. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Here's Drummond. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the great one.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Jones kicks to Leonard. Now Martin. Lock at 6. Tipped away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the pass to the great one. He kicks it to Drummond. McHugh connects from three-point range.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the free throw, no good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
Sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith. Miami and